Alright, y'all, so guess where I'm at? I am at the park. Okay, so I decided that I wanted to, Jalen is over there playing somewhere, so I told him he can go ride his skateboard so I can do my little video, whatever. Okay, so this is going to be the second part of my little video. I want to do a Q&A, a quick Q&A, because a lot of people do not know who I am, and I want you guys to get to know who I am. Okay, so it's been a long day. Like, oh my god, the sun is shining. It's so beautiful out here. We at the park, we chilling, we doing our thing. So I got my little notes right here with my little piece. I'm gonna ask the questions. Let's into it. So the first one is say, who is your favorite artist? Okay, my favorite artist, if you don't know by now, then you do not know me. But okay, that's why we're here doing this video, is so you guys could get to know me. Beyonce is my all-time favorite. Beyonce is my all-time favorite artist. I love her so much. I've been listening to her since I was like, man, 7 years old. I know all her songs. Well, dang near most of them. So, and if I don't know it, I would learn it in that same day. I've been to her concert before. Hopefully she have some more concerts, because I would definitely go. The last one I think she had was On the Run tour with Jay-Z. Some of y'all might have seen it on my little profile. If not, I'll put it up here, right here somewhere, so y'all can see. But I love me some Beyonce, y'all. Now let me see what's the next question. The next question is, name something that somebody would not really, wait, what does it say? What's something people would never guess about you? Wow, this is a good question. Okay, that's a tricky question. There's like two things that I want to say, but I guess I would just say one of the main things that somebody would not know about me is that I recently developed like anxiety and depression and stuff. There's a lot that goes into that, and I don't really want to talk about it right now, but that is something that I am dealing with. And you know, it's, I don't want to say shameful as it might be to like admit that, but I know that I am not the only one that may be, you know, going through something like this. And just the fact that I might be able to share with other people and let it out, it's kind of just uplifting in itself. So if you know somebody who may be going through something, I mean, feel free, comment down below, talk to me. I'm somebody who you could easily talk to. I have to, you know, force myself to get out of that sadness, and it is very hard, as much as it may not seem like it is, but it's very hard. So that is something that you don't know, but now you do. Okay, so question number 3. That question is, are you single? Yes, I am single. Okay, I was in a relationship recently, but I kind of got out of it because I'm one of those type of people that I want something, and then when I get it, I don't want it no more, and then once it's gone, then I want it back. So I'm unstable. I can't be getting into relationships right now. So I said, nah, I'm okay. I'm gonna just stay single and figure out exactly what it is. It's called self-love, self-care, y'all. Make sure you take care of yourself, because if you don't, then you're gonna be out here in these streets looking crazy, and we don't want to be looking crazy. Okay, that sun is so bright and so beautiful out here. Oh my god, you guys, oh my god. So question number 4, what is my favorite fragrance? So, you know, of course everybody go into, you know, Victoria's Secret and a pink store and they buy that pink fragrance, but my favorite is Her by Burberry. I got it from Macy's. And then what's the name of that other one? I don't know why I cannot think of it, but I cannot think of the name right now. But Her by Burberry is my all-time favorite. If you have not smelled it, go and smell it now, okay? Because it's bomb. Okay, so question number 5, would you ever get a breast reduction or a BBL? Ooh, that's a deep question. would I ever? Would I ever? Have I ever? That's the question. Have I ever already gotten it? And the answer to that is yes. I have actually already received a breast reduction. And as you guys could see, you would never know. That's probably what I should have put on there. What people would never know is that I got a breast reduction. But yeah, I actually did get a breast reduction back in like 2016. And as you guys could see, you would never know that I got a breast reduction, but I did. And that is something that they did say, like if you get a breast reduction, it is a possibility that they will grow back. Okay, so be mindful for those, you know, of you out there that would want to get a breast reduction. You have to be careful of your weight, because weight gain, like it depends on if you have tissue or if you have fat, whichever one. Tissue, it stays and it will not leave. So if you have like fat, if you lose weight or if you gain weight, that's how they will grow. This boy is in a tree. I just gotta show y'all. Really, Jalen? Okay, so with that being said, yeah, I would probably get another breast reduction, but at the same time I might not, because I don't want it to like just grow right back and then, you know, I don't know, but maybe they might be a little bit smaller. But one thing I will say is that they are still smaller, way smaller than what they was before. So y'all probably like, damn, how big was they before? Let's just say, honey, it's a lot of things you can't do when you got, you know, when they bigger than average. You gotta watch what you wear and stuff like that. And then to answer the second part of the question, would I ever get a BBL? Them things be looking cute, them things be banging, but I don't know. It's a possibility. I mean, yeah, I would. We'll see. Okay, so the next, y'all, I keep looking down because like I said, I'm reading from the paper. So the next question is, have you ever talked to a celebrity? Have I ever talked to a celebrity? What y'all think? Yes, I have talked to a celebrity. Not like we dated and this and that, but there was, I want to say like 3 celebrities in my little lifetime that have actually gotten into my inbox. I am not gonna say who it is, but yes, believe it or not, honey, yes, they have. So that's an interesting story. Okay, so the question number 6, what is my favorite song? My favorite song right now is Eleni. Oh my god, I'm about to butcher her name, y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, but her name is Elenia. Oh, I can't say it. How do you say it? Elena Baraz. Okay, she is a singer, and my favorite song of hers is Who Got Me. I kind of played that on one of my story times. Not story time, my story. So if you haven't heard that song, go check it out. It's totally about self-love. Y'all see my heart? It's about self-love, so make sure y'all go and check that out. That's a good song. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 8, y'all. That's question number 8. Oh, when did you know that you wanted to have children? Ooh, this is a juicy question, because shit, I knew when I was like a teenager. How old was I? Ooh, I think I was like 17. No, I think I was like 18 or something like that, probably 19. I was like, I wanted to figure out if I could have a baby, because you know that's what women do, and we be thinking that like, oh, we can have a baby, and then when you don't get pregnant because you accidentally did something, then you be like, oh shit, can I get pregnant? So I got obsessed with like trying to get pregnant, and then I had stopped, and then I met my baby daddy, and then yeah, I got pregnant. So That's my little story right there. We're just gonna move on to the next question. Let me move where the sun is because the sun is trying to leave me. Why is the sun trying to leave me like that? What is the longest you've ever been without sleep? This is another little cute little story. So a long time ago, like I would say when I was 19, I guess 19 is the magic number, honey. So when I was 19, I was dating this guy, and he lived in Virginia. And I was getting flued out, y'all. I was getting flued out at 19 to different states. And at that time, I didn't know what getting flued out was, but I was getting flued out. And I had went over there to stay with him. And we had decided to take one of the little buses to New York. And so we had took the bus and the train, and we ended up going and being in New York. And then this fool, I'm gonna be honest, to this day that shit pisses me off, but we're gonna keep on going. We was walking around. His cousin was or his uncle was supposed to let us stay at one of his girlfriend's houses, but it didn't go as planned. His uncle stalled us the whole fucking night, and he ended up making us walk around the whole Virginia streets all the way until the morning time. And I was stupid. I was young. I was dumb. I was doing dumb shit. And I'm just going along with it like. So I'm sitting up there riding around, walking around the whole night. I'm not lying. That's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done. So if y'all wanted to know what's the dumbest thing I've ever done, that is probably one of them. So we walked around the whole city of Virginia, just walking around. It was nobody outside. It was a few people, but like we was walking around. We did eventually go to her house. I'm gonna say he was a little off or something. I'm gonna be honest, because I have no clue to this day why he did that dumbass shit and why my dumbass stayed. But let's keep going to the next question. Okay, so number 10. It says, have you ever been blackout drunk? Who, me? Yeah, okay, so yeah, I have. I want to say the first time I've ever been blackout drunk was on my 21st birthday. That was the first time I really got drunk. My mom and my sister and them, we had went out to the club, and I drank a lot, and then next thing you know, I was ready to go, and I needed to be out that club, and I do not remember what happened. I do not remember what happened. And that is that. But it was fun, and I will always remember my 21st birthday. Okay, shout out to my mama, shout out to Jasmine. Hey. 11, question number 11. It says, what is your love language? So my love language is quality time, and what else? Shit. Acts of kindness, because I barely got into like this what is your love language thing, and I think that's very important if you plan on getting into a relationship. So talk with your partner, talk with whoever you with, and figure out what it is that makes them happy and what makes you happy, so that you guys could both come together and be as one, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. You need to know your partner. So mine is acts of kindness and quality time. If you spend some time with me, that's all I really ask. I am not a materialistic type of person. I do like to do bougie shit, and I like to travel, but yeah, I'm simple. I'm very simple. Number 12, who in your life knows the most secrets about you? Let me show y'all who knows the most. That little boy there, Jalen knows the most about me. Nobody else really knows that much about me besides him. He knows the in and out of everything I do and all my little dirty secrets, and he will never tell you what they are. So keep trying. Yeah. Okay, so number 13. Who in your life knows? Oh, I already said that one. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve, and I don't know if I said this before in my other Q&A, but my biggest pet peeve is if you say you're going to do something, make sure you do it. Let me say that again. If you say you're going to do something, make sure you do it. Don't sit up there and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do this and we gonna go out here and we gonna do this, and then next thing you know, a year later passed by and you still up talking about, remember we said we was gonna do this? Like, yeah, let's go do this. I've been cut that off, and I'm not even thinking about hanging out with you or whatever the case is, or you know, I'm like already dismissed the thought of it. So that is my biggest pet peeves. Comment down below, what is y'all biggest pet peeves? Because I need to know. What's y'all biggest pet peeves? Because I can't stand that. That makes me so irritated. Or another one is too, is like, if you say you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, be there. We planned this. Why are you late? Why? Why? Have you ever cheated in a relationship? This is telling too much of my business. Yes. Oh God, I can't believe I just admitted to that. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I feel like now, you know, that I'm older, if you don't want to be with somebody, just don't be with them. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so did you ever graduate from high school? Yes, I graduated from high school. I went to Lancaster High School in Lancaster, California. And then I went to college right after. I went to Antelope Valley College, and I ended up getting my Associate of Arts and Associate of Science degree and in criminal justice. And so that was so cool. Look at the dog, y'all. Look at the dog. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I ended up getting my degree in criminal justice, and yeah, been rocking ever since. Ooh. You go get y'all degrees. Go back to school. Get y'all degrees. Okay, next story. Next question. What is your dream date? Ooh, good question. What is your dream date? So, my dream date. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think I really ever thought about it. My dream date would be me going to, let me think about that. What would be my dream date? So I think my dream date would be me going out to a nice, cool little restaurant. No. I think it would be going to the beach and like just walking and actually talking and getting to know each other. And then after we get to know each other, then we go back to their place and like actually have like a home cooked meal where they already have like something prepared, or actually we cook it together. We cook it together because it's a lot more intimate, and you actually getting to know that person. You getting to see like what they about, what their house look like. Some people would never go to somebody's house on a first date. Well, you know, this wouldn't be like a first date idea. This would be like a few dates after. Like, I already got to know you, because you can't be trusting everybody. But yeah, so they would cook for me. We would cook together, and then after that, we would watch like a cool little movie and then go for a late ride at night. That would be so cool to do something like that. That would be really ideal, honestly. And it's not like your typical date thing, but that's something that will make me happy. Okay? It's not about other people. Never try to impress people. Always impress yourself. Okay? What have you ever been in love? Ooh, yes, I have been in love. I've been in love. I would say that I've only ever been in love with one person in my entire life, and I'm not in love with them, but I still have love for that person, and that probably will never change, because we just like went through so much stuff together. But yeah, so I have been in love before, and it's a good feeling, but it's a scary feeling at the same time, because you start to think like, oh my God, I don't want to have to be in pain and like wondering like, oh no. But you know, it is what it is. You gotta let that feeling go. You heard me? Okay, so the next question. The next question is, what's your worst habit? What's my worst habit? Oh, you know what? Sometimes I be overthinking. I know I ain't the only one, so I be overthinking sometimes. And I've been practicing on, you know, meditating and like doing different things that will help me to understand that everything don't need to be, you know, everything doesn't need a reaction. You don't have to react to everything that somebody does, because that will only create nervousness, anger within yourself, if that makes sense. So overthinking like little situations that may have happened in your life, let it go. That's all I gotta say. Let it go. Okay? It's not gonna hurt nobody else but you, because they probably living and enjoying their life, their best life, honey, while you over there sitting up there overthinking about what could have happened, what should have happened, what would have been, what could have been, but it didn't. So you can't change it and keep moving forward. Okay? So here's a good question. Where did you grow up? I grew up in South Central LA. Okay, I was born in Inglewood, California, and I did not live in Inglewood. I was just born in Inglewood, and then we lived in South Central LA. And then when I was 14, we moved to Lancaster, hence why I went to Lancaster High School and why I went to Antelope Valley College, which is in Lancaster. Okay, Lancaster's a small town in California. It's the little high desert, honey. Ain't not a dang thing out there, but it's cool though. I mean, you know, if you're a sociable person, you will meet and know a lot of people, and everybody pretty much knows everybody out there. So yeah, that's where I grew up, in Lancaster. And then I met my best friend when I lived in South Central LA too, and we still friends to this day, and that was like when I was 7 years old. But yeah, next question. Do you want to have more kids? That's a tricky question, but it's not really tricky, but like I do want to have more kids, but then at the same time I don't. And of course, I think I said this in my other video too, that the only way I would want to have more kids is if I'm married, and if I'm not married, I don't want to have kids. Okay, I want to have more kids. So that's the answer right there. If I'm not married, I do not want to have more kids. If I'm married, then yes, I will. What's the craziest deja vu dream you ever had that came true? Ooh, I recently had one. Okay, so I had a dream about this dude who reminded me of somebody who I knew. And then at the same time, he was like my lover. And it was just such a strange dream that I just was like, oh my God, what is going on in this dream? This is kind of weird. And like, but he was like everything that I was kind of looking for in a guy. And then I woke up from the dream, and then later on that day, or was it the next day, I can't remember, I think it was probably like the next day, I had met him in the store. I don't think I never told him this, but because it would be kind of weird for me to say it, but I met him in the store, and he was exactly like how my dream was. And I was just like, whoa, this is weird but kind of cool. So that was one of the craziest things. And then there was another one, another deja vu moment. Kept on thinking about how I was gonna get into a car accident. Sorry y'all, my face is itching. No, it's no ants or nothing, but it don't seem like it's ants. Okay, no. So yeah, so I kept on having this feeling that I was gonna get into a car accident, and I just kept having it, and then I kept like rebuking it, you know, like, no, I'm not gonna have that dream, no, I'm not gonna have that dream. And then next thing you know, I got into this car it wasn't even a car accident though. It was like, I feel like my angels was with me, I ain't gonna lie. I was on the freeway driving home, and there was a lot of cars. It was not a lot of cars, but it was enough cars around me. It was enough cars around me, and I'm driving, and then next thing you know, this car I was in the slow lane too. I was taking my time getting home, and this car had rushed up on the freeway. You know how when they get on the freeway, you already on the freeway, and it tells you that you have to merge because it's gonna be new cars getting on. And so I was going slow, and kind of trying to get out their way, and I guess I was going too slow for him, and then he moved and swerved and like trying to make me go faster, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna let nobody make me go faster than what I'm already going, because I ain't trying to crash. Then guess what? He swerved and went in front of me, and it made me spin out of control on the freeway, y'all. I'm not even lying. It felt like a dream. And the car went spinning and spinning and spinning. I felt like it spent like 3 or 4 times, I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, it was cars in front of me, it was cars on the side, it was cars behind me, and I had got over in the middle lane. We was in the middle lane when I was trying to get away from him, so he decided, I guess he was mad because I was going too slow. He went in the middle lane too, and then went in front of me. And then, yeah, that's when I spun 3 times. And then I was so scared. I thought the car was gonna flip upside down. I was so damn scared. And then I thought like somebody was gonna come from behind me and hit me, but I stopped. And I probably stopped for like, it felt like I stopped for 1 minute, but it was probably like 3 seconds. I looked back and I'm like, and I'm looking on the side, there was no cars around me, y'all. None. It was no cars around me. So I can't believe that I ended up surviving that. And I just kept on going. The car wasn't damaged, nobody got hurt, and the guy kept driving. Like, that's fucked up. But yeah, so that was one of the craziest deja vus ever. So if you got a feeling, listen to it. You may not be able to stop it, but it's happening for a reason, you know. That's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, getting to know me and having fun with me in IKEA. So if you love my channel and you want to get to know me a little bit more, and you want to see me travel, and you want to see me do all kind of fun, cool things, make sure you like this video, make sure you comment, and make sure you guys subscribe. See y'all later. Bye.